Hi guys, I'm Jenny with In Touch and we're back with another installment of 90 Day Follow-Up. To kick things off, we're starting with our OMG moment of the week. Now last week, 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days alum Yolanda Leak got engaged. And now her fiancé Josh Seiter is making their love permanent. The 33-year-old took to social media to reveal that he got a tattoo of Yolanda's name on his arm. He captioned the photos, quote, "I figured what better way to celebrate our engagement than with a tattoo of my new fiancé. I know some people are going to say we are moving too fast, that we should slow down or stop showing our love publicly, but we never listen to the naysayers, never have, never will." The couple met in August while crossing paths on the Las Vegas Strip during Josh's birthday trip to Sin City. Listen, to each their own, but they've only known each other for 3 months and now Josh has her name inked permanently across his arm. I feel like this is a bit of a red flag. But for Yolanda's sake, I really hope things work out. She's been through enough being both a widow and then being catfished on 90 Day Fiancé, so we can only hope Josh is the real deal. Moving on to some 90 Day news. On the most recent episode of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, Brittany and Yazan broke up. But don't get too excited because it only lasted for like 42 hours. Basically, in last week's episode, Brittany's on her way to the airport when Yazan calls her and starts blaming her for crashing his car that he was driving in a different country. The episode ended with Brittany saying there was no way she was getting on the plane to Jordan. In the latest episode, Brittany has a change of heart and decides that since her friend already bought her plane tickets, they were going to have a girls' trip to Jordan. Not Vegas, not Turks and Caicos, but Jordan. Before she boards the plane, she tells the camera that as far as she is concerned, she and Yazan are no longer together. Flash forward to her landing in Jordan where Yazan goes to the airport to pick her up, but she doesn't see him and takes a taxi to a hotel. It was a mess, I tell ya. Meanwhile, Yazan tells the camera that he, quote, hates Brittany, but he also loves her. Guys, this is a toxic relationship. As if things aren't weird enough, Brittany's friend lands in Jordan with the assumption that she just flew 12 hours so that she could meet her bestie's fiancé. Not so she could have a girls' trip in Jordan. The good news is we've now got a voice of reason in this storyline. So far, Brittany's friend has called her out for showing mad cleavage in a Muslim country, flying all the way to Jordan and not wanting to see her fiancé, and questioning if Brittany should be in fact drinking as much as she is. Now, I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to see how this plays out. It certainly looks like things are about to get dramatic. In the latest episode of The Other Way, Devin Clegg also reveals some heartbreaking news while in Korea with Ji-hoon. The mom of 2 revealed that she suffered a miscarriage not too long after finding out she was pregnant with the couple's second baby. In the episode, we see Ji-hoon's mom really step up and try to comfort Devin in her time of grief. The duo go to a history museum together, and though there's certainly a language barrier, they're able to have a heart-to-heart, which is a real breakthrough moment in their relationship. Unfortunately, things have changed tremendously since the episode was filmed. For one, Devin and Ji-hoon are currently going through divorce proceedings, but also Devin has accused both Ji-hoon and his parents of child abuse, which they have denied. In a bit less dramatic storyline in the episode, we catch a glimpse of how Jenny and Sumit are passing their time together while in India. And guys, they're playing games, like running around the house like kids and smiling and having fun. They are too pure for this world, and I just hope they get the happy ending we're all rooting for. Aside from the show, Nicole Nafziger's fiancé posted a sweet tribute for her on Instagram. Yazan hasn't acknowledged Nicole on social media since May 2017, so it's kind of a big deal. He captioned the sweet selfie, quote, "I love you so much, babe, and I miss you, and I'm so jealous of people who get to see you every day." The post comes 2 months after she departed from his home country of Morocco, where the couple self-quarantined for 5 months together amid the coronavirus pandemic. Nicole went to Morocco in March to reunite with her love after spending several months apart, but shortly after arriving, the pandemic peaked in several countries, including the United States and Morocco. In order to help slow the spread of COVID-19, the Moroccan government closed its borders and imposed a travel ban, which meant Nicole was essentially stuck abroad with her man. Now, it certainly wasn't an ideal situation by any means because Nicole's daughter was back in the US with her grandma, but we're sure it was nice for the engaged couple to get to spend so much time together. And now for our couples counseling segment. This week goes to Ariella and Binyan, who are seen having some major issues in the latest episode of The Other Way. Essentially, Binyan went back to work as a dancer and MC at a local nightclub, and Ariella is having trust issues. And I mean, listen, I get it. Ariella is home alone in a foreign country caring for their newborn son and feeling extremely isolated. Meanwhile, Binyan is surrounded by beautiful women partying the night away at the club. But the trust issues have gone so far that Ariella casually mentioned during a fight with Binyan that she goes through his phone when he's sleeping and calls the numbers. She said it like it wasn't a big deal, which, like, if you're feeling that untrustworthy, it's a big deal. Of course, Binyan isn't helping the situation at all. After Ariel's parents flew into Ethiopia, Binyan was pretty much like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I have to work, bye. Now, I'm definitely rooting for them. I just really hope that they're able to communicate better in the future and work through some of these issues because, yikes. Well, that's it for this week's 90-day follow-up. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and as always, we're leaving you with our memeable moment of the week.